Welcome everyone. My name is Jennifer Piper and I am so excited for you all to hear a little bit about why we love partnering with this brand. So I'm going to give you a little quick background before we get in it, but as you're jumping in, I'd love for you to just pop in the chat where you're coming in from, maybe who invited you. My journey started in this industry 18 years ago, and I actually, started in traditional brick and mortar business where I used to own stores. So I had a grocery store, a Sears appliance store. Some of you might remember that. And I had a clothing store, which was my favorite. And I loved being an entrepreneur, and I loved learning and marketing and the HR part of it. But then I had babies, and I had 3 little boys, basically within 5 years. And when that happened, your priorities shift a little bit. Maybe some of the parents out there, you can relate to that. So I loved being an entrepreneur, but then I wanted a bit more flexibility. I wanted to be able to, not have to be somewhere at a certain time, especially if my kids weren't feeling well, or I wanted to do a field trip with them. So, I fell into this industry because of my boys. And 18 years later, I look back at, everything it's given me, and I'm just so grateful for everything that, we've been able to do. We've been able to travel together. The photo up here was just 2 weeks ago. I took my boys for their birthday to Toronto. We're a big baseball family. So we went to Toronto and experienced a lot of games. And my youngest actually lost his wallet while we were there, and we had to extend our trip, him and I, by 3 extra days. And again, I love that I could have a business that I could just take anywhere with me. So I want to share a little bit tonight, and I have 2 of my dear friends on here as well. We're going to share a little bit about why we love this brand, why we love, the community that comes along with it, and a little bit about the products. So I want to start with community marketing. So I love this whole idea because if you think about it, where do we typically shop right now? We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're, taking recommendations from our friends and family, right? So if someone tries something and they love it, I literally just bought a pair of shoes because a girlfriend of mine told me how comfortable they were. So I love this whole idea of community marketing where people can gather, get together, share ideas, share what's working for them, and be able to, make a little bit of an income or a lot of an income with that as well. So think about it as more of a modern business model. It's very flexible, why I was drawn to it 18 years ago. You do it on your time, your terms, when it works for you, right? It works around your family instead of you having to create a schedule, and plug everything in. I love that it's simple. Anyone truly can work this business if you have a desire, if you have a willingness to learn and maybe learn a few new skills. So what I love most about community marketing and what we have to offer is that you can do it as a seller or a builder. We have one of the highest payout percentages in the industry, and you can get bonuses and you can earn travel, and there's all sorts of rewards along the way. So a little bit about the company. We are a global leader in clinical wellness. We have a presence in the US, Canada, Australia, Asia, and we actually just launched in New Zealand. So if you live in any of those countries, pop it in the bottom. We really, really have built a platform on science, on clinicals, on, there's over 80 plus patents now on the products. There's 110 plus clinicals, and we're featured in all sorts of magazines all the time. So these are just a few of our latest that we're in. So our Vivix gummies that we're going to hear a little bit more about were featured in Vogue. Us just did a great write-up about our sparkling protein. Our Life Plus was just in Us magazine as well. And of course, our youth ones have went viral. They were on the Today Show and more. So a little bit about what we do. We empower people to look, live, and feel younger, longer, and to think about it as almost being ageless. Like, what if age wasn't just a number, that when you based on the year you were born, but it's more about how you felt. It's more about how your internal age worked. The most clinically proven clean wellness company in the world, the fastest growing company of its size and tenure in the market. And we have double-digit growth in the US right now, triple-digit growth in Canada and Australia. 70 years in business. We just celebrated, this summer will be 70 years. Canada, it'll be 50 years. Zero debt, billions have been paid out. But here's the really great part is over 250,000 new partners have joined just in the last year. So we're going to talk a little bit tonight now about the products because, I think about, again, how we share, how, especially women, how we share is we find something that we love, we use it, we end up telling a friend, telling a friend, telling a friend, they tell a friend. And this whole idea of community marketing has been built around that. So we really have about 4 main pillars when you think about products. We're going to cover a few of these more in depth when Andrea is on here, but I want you just to think about the pillars to start with. So the collagen peptide and cellular age reversal. So these are our 2 hero products. One is called Vivix. We're going to do a very deep dive. Vivix is actually the product that drew me here over 1 year ago today. Just over a year ago, I had to make a pivot in what I did. And, I chose this brand. I chose to partner with this brand because of the product lineup, because I looked at it and I just thought like every single person I know would be able to use something in this product line. So the cellular age reversal and the collagen peptides, again, is our Life Plus and our Vivix. We have great core nutrition from, vitamin strips where you don't have to think about, you don't have to go to the, your local health food store and stare at the shelves with chaos and confusion. It's all done for you, customized vitamins. And then again, all of our core nutrition is there as well. GLP-1 support in a natural way. So if you're looking for ways that you can support your GLP-1 naturally, we have it. Protein, protein, and protein. As we know that is such a huge area that most of us are concerned with, and most of us are looking to get more protein in our bodies. And then body composition line. And then of course, our clean, but also clinical beauty and skin line. Now, again, what I love about this, you guys, is a lot of times you'll find clean products, but you don't get the results. Or you might find clinical products, but they're filled with a lot of things that you may not necessarily want to put on your skin. So everything in this line, this is just a quick overview. And I'm now going to pass it over to my good dear friend, Andrea Gebhardt, who's going to share a little bit more about the product line. Take it away, Andrea.
Hi, guys. I'm so excited that you're here, and I'm thrilled to be talking with you tonight about the products. But before I do that, I'm sitting here listening to Jen talk about the different categories that we offer in terms of health and wellness and beauty. And I see the screen and I'm just like, this is one of the reasons why I love this brand, why I love this partnership, because I have access to every single thing I need to improve my quality of life, improve my health, take care of my beauty needs for myself, for my family. You can see I'm a solo mom of 4 incredible teenagers and becoming young adults. My oldest is about to be 20 in 2 weeks, and I cannot even believe it. But I love everything that we have to offer, and I love that I can get it from a company that has 70 years of standing science, legacy, consumer science. I think it's really, really incredible. And, instead of getting products from all over the place here and there, to be able to get them from a trusted, known source is just really one of the perks that we have being a part of this brand. So I am so excited to be here, having been here for an entire year, but in this industry, this profession now for the last 13 years. And when I got started, I was a full-time assistant principal of an elementary school, and I had 3 little kids under the age of 5. I was drowning in student loan debt, and I was trying to figure out a way to just make some extra income, because that was life. If you've ever been in a position where you're like, gosh, we need to be making some extra money because life is getting a little bit expensive and there's no immediate raise, or maybe you've already maxed out the pay scale where you are. If that is you, somebody who's caught yourself in that position, let us know in the comments. And I was introduced to this industry and on a Zoom, and learned a little bit about the opportunity, the ability to be able to make money online in conjunction with my full-time job as an assistant principal of an elementary school. And what I found very quickly was a very viable way to make money online. Fast forward to today, 13 years later, everybody's making money online in some way, some fashion or another. And so to be able to do that through community marketing with these products aligned with this brand, it's not just a great way to generate an extra income, but it's really a incredible way to expand on your personal financial portfolio, if you will, in terms of, elevating your personal economy and what you are able to do for your family at home. So yeah, I've been here for been in this industry, this profession for 13 years. My kids have grown up in it. Now that we're sending them off to college and, everything else, I'm so grateful that I got started 13 years ago, because putting 4 kids through school pretty much at the same time on a educator's salary is not it's not in the books. And to know that we are able to do that is just really, really incredible. So I'm glad that you're here. So let me walk you through some of these really incredible products that we have to offer, because it's going to highlight not just what we have available, but the products that you'll be promoting. And you're going to see very quickly why so many people are excited to get their hands on them, and why you have the opportunity to build a really great business by promoting products that are clean, clinical, and proven. So BioCell is a billion-dollar collagen franchise that just got bigger with the launch of our brand new Life Plus collagen product that we launched back in April. We call it the no competition collagen, because there is not a collagen on the market that does what this does. It has a global following. People recognize the name, they recognize the bottle, and they know the results. You can take a look here at a few of our incredible testimonies with my good friend Amy. Take a look at her hair. She was experiencing thinning, hair loss on the side of her head, got started with the BioCell, saw dramatic improvements in her hair. We've got April right there in the middle. Take a look at what the collagen did for her skin in terms of bringing it back to life, improving the texture, improving the tone. And we have collagen that also has body benefits as well. And you can take a look at my really good friend Jeff here and his transformation. It truly is an incredible product, the most bioavailable source of collagen that you can get access to, actually biologically identical to the collagen that you produce in your own body. So what we love about this is it's a single source matrix. It inhibits hyaluronidase and collagenase, which are the two aging enzymes in the body. Like, I have people ask me all the time, well, what do you love about the collagen, Andrea? Well, other than the fact that it completely changed my skin, I have the healthiest hair I've ever had. And as a former athlete, the happiest joints I've ever had in my life. I love being able to roll out of bed and not being in aches and like dealing with the aches and the discomfort. But one of my favorite things about this product is exactly what I said. It inhibits the two aging enzymes, collagenase and hyaluronidase, that go in and break down hyaluronic acid, and the other one that goes and breaks down collagen, which spins us forward into that aging process. So this inhibits those two enzymes in its tracks. So virtually slows the aging process down while helping your body stimulate and build new collagen, which is absolutely amazing. On top of that, has bone density benefits. And as a mama in her 40s, protecting bone health is absolutely everything for me. Hey, Jen, you're in Canada, and I know that our Canadian collagen has some additional benefits. You want to highlight those?
I do. Okay, you guys. So when you think about Liquid BioCell, so Canada, we have this really great Health Canada regulatory process. So anything that is ingested, that is sold in Canada on a Canadian website in Canadian dollars, has to go through Health Canada. And it takes like about 18 months to do this. So what I love about that is, that what you're using works, and they actually have claims on the bottle that have been proven by those 37 clinicals. So right here on our bottle, it says it helps to support immune function. So we actually have some really great ingredients in here that help with cold and flu. So extra little bonus with the Canadian formula. Maintains healthy skin and relieves joint pain associated with osteoarthritis of the hip and the knee. So Canada formula, again, some extra claims we can make, some extra perks, which is really great. And it's in Canadian dollars. Back to you.
Thank you. Thank you. And in fact, if you are a lover or a fan of this collagen already, jump in the comments and tell us what you love about it, what it's helped you with, and the best benefit that you've gotten from it. But a Liquid BioCell is globally known, globally trusted, and a product that you're going to be able to turn around and take yourself, see the benefits, be able to refer it out to your friends who will be thanking you, by the way. Like, I literally am still so thankful to the person who introduced me to the collagen. But this product right here, take a look at it. This is Vivix. Vivix is the world's most powerful antioxidant blend, polyphenol blend on the planet. It's got 27 global patents, which means in 27 different, countries and different parts of the world, they have all given this product patents to say that this product does exactly what it says it does. It is absolutely incredible. Within the first dose, it helps disrupt the inflammation cascade. So we know that our cells, our body, are under trillions of attacks every single day, from the air we breathe to the food we eat to the exercises that we do. We are constantly never mind the stress that we're all under and the sleep we may not be getting. Our body's in a constant battle of trying to manage and navigate inflammation. And so this product comes in and immediately disrupts the inflammation cascade, which can lower your inflammation baseline over time, which can in turn reduce oxidative stress. In fact, in the first single dose of this product, oxidative stress is reduced by 2/3. This product is 13 times more powerful than resveratrol. Why does that matter? Because healthy aging starts on the inside. Aging in general starts on the inside. So when our cells start to break down, that is when we start to see aging in our skin, on our face. We start to feel it in our bodies. We start to see some of that show up in labs and other things that we're having done. And so the Vivix goes to work right away to slow aging at the cellular process, reduce inflammation, reduce oxidative stress, and give your body the absolute boost that it needs to be healthy on a cellular level. And we have people who are taking this product and have been taking this product and have been able to show the cellular benefits and effects of this product on their system simply because they were able to reduce inflammation. So much so that they've been able to reduce their biological age, which, if you have been paying attention online, your biological age is going to become a new status of health and wellness. Nobody wants to be the chronological age that we are. I'm 43. Yes, I'm proud of it. But biologically, on a cellular level, I want to be younger. I want my cells to be healthier. I want my cells to function better, because when we're functioning better at a cellular level, we're functioning healthier at an all over level. So you can check out my friend Michelle here, really good friend Michelle. I remember when she sent me this picture, she's like, Andrea, you have to see my face. I was like, what are you talking about? She sends me this before and after. She was like, all I changed was the Vivix. Look how much inflammation I was carrying in my face. I didn't lose a single pound, but look at the change in my face. That is inflammation being removed from my body. All I've done differently is taken Vivix for the last 3 months. And so we can see, not just in pictures, but we can see in the way that you feel, we can see in the energy that you have, that this product is doing big things. This is a non-negotiable for me, happens every single day because of the overall health impacts and benefits. And then, of course, this is one of our staple products, the Life Shake. I don't know if you know this, but Shaklee actually invented the very first plant-based protein, which I think is really cool. And here we have the Life Shake, which is more than a protein shake. We are talking about full foundational nutrition every single day. It is non-inflammatory, supports gut health and digestion, has 20 grams of clean protein, boosts GLP-1 production, has leucine to help with that protein synthesis. And it's not just going to fill you up and keep you full, but it's actually going to fuel your body in the way that matters so that you can have long-lasting energy and contribute to your overall nutrition throughout the day. That's my friend Allison there. She added Life Shake to her daily routine and lost 27 pounds just by meeting her body where it needed with the proper nutrition, proper protein absorption. This product really is amazing. Tell me your guys' favorite flavor in the chat, because they're all so good. You can get it chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, cafe latte, vanilla, and our newest fun seasonal flavor, which is the pina colada. Don't break out into song all at once. And then last but not least, we have our incredible youth skincare and peptide wand line. This is all EWG certified clean clinical skincare. Our skincare line, the youth line, is clinically proven to remove an entire decade worth of aging from your face. That is clinically proven that it does that with the product. And we've got our youth peptide wands, which Jen talked about, went viral, sold out twice on the Today Show. These peptide wands contain Nobel Prize winning technology and a proprietary blend of peptides that are designed to decrease wrinkles, erase fine lines, help with skin hydration, firmness, plumpness. Literally, we like to call it, we call them like no-tox wands, our facelift wands, our neck smoothing wands. They're really incredible. Take a look here at Cheryl. Cheryl is an esthetician. She has been in the skin industry for a majority of her career. She was already taking the BioCell for 6 years, getting really great results with that. Then she added the youth skincare line. Take a look at her before and after photo at 60 years old, my friends. The skincare works, the peptide ones work. So if you're wanting to feel younger and actually be younger from the inside out and help with the healthy signs of aging, we're not trying to change the fact. We're just trying to influence the way that we age. How many of you guys want to influence the way that you age? I don't want to just accept that this comes along. If I can influence my body to age better, if I can influence my skin to age stronger, I'm absolutely going to do that. So our products truly deliver at every single level, and you're going to love everything that we have to offer, and you're going to love even more getting to put it in the hands of the people that you care about. Awesome. So I'm excited to pass it on over to Dr. Sam, who's going to tell you guys a little bit more about the business and getting started.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Guys, put it in the chat if you just think Andrea and Jen just crushed explaining just the heartbeat of this company, the possibilities that are out there, and honestly, those world-renowned products that literally will change your life. Something that's really important about me, I'm a doctor of chiropractic by trade. I started in this industry almost 14 years ago when I was 23 years old. And something that I'm extremely passionate about is preventative healthcare. What you put in your body, on your body, and around your body can literally either cause disease and stimulate and accelerate disease, or it can help you prevent and take care of yourself. Live younger, longer, and stronger, and literally turn back your biological age. So I am currently 36 years old, and I've been involved with these products for, oh my goodness, these almost 8 years in a row. And I just got my biological age tested, and I am at 29, which I didn't hit that 30 yet. So that's really exciting for me. Put it in the chat, yes, if you would be interested in turning back your biological age. So as a doctor of chiropractic, 14 years ago, I was looking for a product and a solution to enhance the protocols of my patients. Because to be honest, you can fix someone inside the office, but long term, they're not going to stay fixed or prevent unless they're on some kind of program maintenance protocol outside of the office. And I was looking for the best research, clinically proven products, things that were actually going to be natural for the body, but really strong, potent sources. Fast forward, I found myself in this industry. And just to give you some cliff notes about what that did for me, besides just helping my patients and friends and family get healthier, it was something I didn't even know what was possible, but it ended up helping me pay off all of my student loan debt. So put it in the chat if you have any debt, credit card debt, put the word debt, house debt, right? Those loans, student loans. Do you know the average 20-year-old in North America has $45,000 of student loan debt? And at 23, I'm going to be very honest with you guys, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was praying for a solution that was going to help me work to live instead of always living to work. Can you relate to that? So seeing this opportunity, seeing people like Jen and Andrea and hundreds of others just living happier, living healthier, having peace, having this life by design, I just simply said to myself, why not me? Why not now? Why not try something like this? Maybe it's going to be the best decision of my life. 14 years later, I am now a retired doctor of chiropractic. I get to donate my time to families who can't afford healthcare, sponsor mission trips, medical mission trips, and I get to do what I'm doing with you guys right now, full time, really at a part-time basis with a life by design, time flexibility, financial flexibility. So let's take a peek at what that looks like, okay? So you're probably like, the products are great, the energy is great, this community is great, the company seems great. What's in it for me? So take some notes on this slide. I think it's very powerful for you guys to see. We offer more than just compensation. We literally give you an asset. You will own another asset in your portfolio, in your family's legacy, in their heritage. You heard from Jen, we're 70 years old. There has been 3 generations of family members that have gotten this business willed off to them. So this is willable and this is sellable. We also offer free high-level leadership and mentoring. Y'all, people pay a lot of money to be developed by very successful people in this world, and we give it to you packaged up in a plug and play. You get access to all of us all the time. We have mentorship programs. But what I really want you to see on this slide is, how can you leverage your time and income? Write these words down. Working smarter, not just harder. How can I make more money per hour instead of constantly trading time for money? with this opportunity. When you start to help people feel better, look better, perform better, they want more of that. And when they come back month after month after month, guess who is earning that residual income? You are. And when you think about this, do you want to feel better? Maybe you're in the space of healthcare. Maybe you're in the space of sales. Maybe you're just in the space of liking to talk to people, referring that restaurant down the street. Think about how this can be a natural extension of who you already are and what you already love. We don't cap any income. So the harder you work, the luckier you get. No lid on the jar. No boss going to be telling you no bonuses this year, no income raises. And we do not ask you to have inventory or overhead. Everything is drop shipped. So literally, you just have your own personal products that you want to use to get results so you can believe in the product, and everything else we do on the back end for you. So what does this look like payment wise? Well, we are one of the most lucrative compensation plans in the industry, even in online selling. So Amazon affiliates, like to know it, any of these other brand ambassadors, because honestly, almost every company now is using the brand ambassador title, but they pay very little and they don't give you the lifetime value of a consumer. You share something, you get paid once, bye-bye. They go back to the website again and you don't get hooked up with the referral. But here, you own the lifetime value of a customer. Please write that down. That is where wealth and legacy is made. That is what's willable. You also get paid 30% commission for every brand new purchase. Y'all, most companies pay 5 to 15% if you are lucky on the first order, let alone all the orders. And we pay you on the dollar. So share $100 worth of stuff, make $30. Pretty good, right? But we go all the way up to 40% commission on the dollar. We also provide free product credits so you can have products for free every single month as a brand ambassador. We also offer extra bonuses. We do pay you very, very well if you're interested to refer someone else to this business as a brand ambassador. Totally up to you. Optional. And then on top of that, we have more rewards and trips that I'm going to show you in a couple of minutes. So, what's the income potential? Here's where I'm going to pause for a second. In the chat, if you could earn a certain amount of extra money a month on top of what you already do or what the household already brings in, how much extra money a month, just for like the month of July, would make a significant difference in your family's life? Guys, 14 years ago, all I wanted was $60 a week for groceries. I couldn't afford groceries because of how much student loan debt I was in. Maybe that resonates with you. Is it groceries? Is it soccer cleats? Is it medical bills? Is it to pay your car? For me, it was groceries, then it was rent, then it was my car, then it was student loan debt. I didn't realize what this possibility could turn into until I decided to take a bet on myself. So in the chat, as you guys are saying, you're 500, you're 1,000, you're 2,000, I want you guys to see this slide right here. We have a sliding scale of commission. You will start at 30% commission for every single new person that comes in, and you're new, so 30% you get right now. And then you have the opportunity to go all the way up to the 40%. And we pay this off the dollar, as you can see under the sales line. So just look at some of the optional commissions on the far right? If you just want to earn an extra $1,000 a month, it's roughly about 10 customers on our average hero products that you just heard Andrea explain. I'm never going to say this is easy, but I'm going to say it's simple, backed by work. And when you say consistent, this sliding scale is possible to reach at any level. Next slide. So the other thing I want to throw out there is we do something really fun at the first mile to this marathon. So something you get with mentorship, leadership, and development with us is we have a whole mentoring program. And to get to your first mile, your first goal, it's something called director. Don't worry about the names right now. But what I want you to know is you're going to earn anywhere between $1,000 to $1,500 just getting it to your first milestone. And on top of that, we give you a $500 bonus of your choice to go on a shopping spree to Apple, to Aura, or to Alo. So you can really support your health and wellness business any way you want, which is super fun. But I'm not done there. We also offer huge rewards and incentives. Okay, this is just a little tiny peek into what we offer on top of commissions, but you can see on the far left-hand side, you might need to zoom in if you're on your phone, but we offer up to an extra $92,000 in cash bonuses for different milestones that you hit. So that first milestone we just talked about is that extra $500 shopping spree. But then there's 1,000, and you can see it goes all the way up to an extra 20,000 at the bottom of that scale, an extra 92 grand. Put in the chat, yes or heck yes, if that sounds exciting to you. But how about vacations? How about taking your significant other or your children or your best friend or even yourself to reset, to rewind, to relax? We provide trips every single year that you can earn for free. And then every single quarter, you can earn something cool. This quarter, everyone is getting a Ninja Creamy who does the tasks and rewards to get there. Super exciting. Plus, we have other bonuses that we can cover once you hop on in and say yes. So we just give it all away, guys. So if you're sitting there and you're like, okay, Dr. Sam, Andrea, Jen, this was really cool. It's interesting to me. How do I press go? The first thing I want you to know is we are 100% satisfaction guaranteed, including empty bottle. So I want you to sit there and just ask yourself, what do you have to lose? Or what if you have everything to gain? And on this slide right here, if you're in Canada or the United States or North America, these 3 get started bundles are heavily discounted. We waive the one-time business fee we ask for that comes with these bundles. You can literally start your micro franchise, your online franchise, just by hopping in with one of these discounted bundles that you can see provides almost every single hero product and more of what Andrea went over earlier, our best sellers. And to be honest, guys, if you don't try, taste, and feel the products, how can you share something you don't even know if you're going to love and document yourself, right? Now, if you're in Australia, don't worry, we're not leaving you out. There's also ways you can customize these packs, but the middle pack, Ready, Set, and Glow, is also available for you in Australia. But I'm going to be really honest with you guys. The next steps and the final steps of this call is we want to customize this to you. We want to pick up the phone and have a heart-to-heart, hear what you need, what you want, what you dream about. So whoever invited you to this call tonight, please circle back and tell them, hey, pack number 1, pack number 2, pack number 3 sounded very interesting. Or, hey, I have a question about X, Y, and Z. We want to hop on the phone and customize your launch. So why not you? Why not now? And why not something like this? We're here when you're ready to start. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.